Hello there, everybody, and today I'm doing something different for the commentary world. I'm doing Jarvis Johnson. An anime story channel is beefing with me. So, I discovered Jarvis Johnson because I was watching some of the animated story channels, and of course, they're fake. They're just stories written by content farmers, and we all know the animated story channels. They're just here to milk money, our views, and the stories are so very exaggerated. Some people probably did think they were true. Did I ever think they were true? No. Like they're just too weird. Honestly, I don't know, maybe I'd like to react to one of them, but I don't know, I feel like that would just be feeding their algorithm. But anyway, so Jarvis was mainly known for calling out story channels, and apparently they made a channel on him, and the story behind it is just honestly really disturbing the way they did it. So let's get started. By the way, this is for fair use. This isn't me trying to take Jarvis's content. It's just like my silly commentary over his video. So yeah, do not claim this video.
It's me. I hope you're having a good day.
I'm alright.
Mine's been weird. Today we're talking about YouTube drama, but not in the way you'd think.
I just like the way he puts that. He's just like, yeah, this is YouTube drama, but it's not what you think, and it's not something you expect. Like, you never thought an animated story channel would just make a video about you. Like, honestly, if someone made an animated video about my channel, it'd be hilarious.
Unless you read the title of the video, then yeah, it's exactly what you think.
I can't live without breast milk.
Oh man, we're already off to a weird start. So this story is about someone animated Jarvis wanting, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but wanting breast milk. And apparently he's addicted to it, and it's weird. It's very odd. I don't even know how this is not age restricted.
So my history with animated story channels is no mystery. My history is no mystery. That rhymes. My history is not a mystery.
Oh, no copyright.
Weird shit keeps happening, and I'm not the only one talking about these channels. They've been a laughingstock on YouTube for a minute now, but much like in Sing
I mean, most of them are, I don't know, they seem to have higher quality videos. They're going with an anime style in their videos, so that's interesting.
Single, they're sick and tired of hearing all these people.
No, they're more singing. Oh, actually happened. So
I made a video about that in a character that everyone hated.
the channel actually happened. That was a channel that had a bunch of story animated channels, but for some reason, that channel is gone. There's no videos at all. It's either the videos were privated, and Jarvis even made a video about this, discovering what has happened to that channel, and he couldn't really figure it out other than speculate, because that's all you can really do.
And then My Story Animated, who is now the de facto king of...
Pretty sure My Story Animated's now MSA. Previously My Story Animated, I don't know why they changed it to that. I guess they wanted to change things up.
Sensationalist animated stories by children. Started beefing with this YouTuber named Jay, who made a reaction video about one of their videos. All this guy did was make a reaction video to one of their videos where he wasn't even shitting on it like I do. And they told him to take it down and threatened his channel if he didn't.
Whoa, it was just silly commentary, people. It's called free speech for a reason.
Him a message on YouTube asking him to remove one video, but he never responded, so we decided to send him an email, but he also never responded. We felt like we don't exist in this guy's world, and that
Let's get to the good stuff.
Not to mention they contradicted themselves, because in the past they said you don't need our approval to make videos. We get many requests from YouTubers that want to make
Okay, so let's read this. We get many requests from YouTubers that we want to make reaction videos to our stories. We do not need our approval to do them. We allow YouTube to make them freely. We love to watch them. So you make as videos, you send us an email link, you can feature us on your channel. Oh, what? So yeah, Jarvis is right. They're contradicting themselves. They're saying we're cool with reaction videos, but if it's negative, that's where we have a problem. But like, I don't get that. Like, they're saying that My Story Anime is like, we're cool if you react to us, but we all know people aren't dumb. Like, seriously, we know these videos are all exaggerated. They're made for content farming. They for some reason get millions of views for some reason. I don't know who's watching them, and it's something's even stranger. If you look in the comment section, they have a bunch of like weird sex bot accounts, or alt accounts or fake bots. Honestly, I think it's bots that are watching those videos. Like, it's crazy.
Videos to our stories. You don't need our approval to do them. We'll allow any YouTuber to make them freely. We also love to watch them. So clearly this company is super cool, not to mention professional, and definitely not childish. My assumption for why they changed their position is that the animated story game ain't like what it used to be. The big players are dropping like flies, the views are dropping like flies. A lot like flies, and I think that these channels are just paranoid and like clinging on to dear life. But my beef isn't with My Story Animated, in this video at least. My beef is with an up-and-coming channel with a penchant.
I wonder what the channel's called.
What psychologists would call gross ass content. The channel is called True Stories because of course it is.
Okay, so True Stories, they make weirder stories. I don't think they upload anymore, but they were making stuff about weird breast milk. They were making I forget what the other ones were. I'd have to look, but like, they were a bunch of weird, inappropriate stuff that probably get a bunch of children watching, and they'll probably not know if it's inappropriate or not to watch, but kids will watch it anyway.
And they claim to create animated stories for mature audiences intended to...
Mature, I'm pretty sure the stories aren't exactly mature subject matter.
Promote critical thinking and moral reasoning. I
don't think that's critical or moral reasoning.
For like 10 seconds of the video that I did with my girlfriend Sadie, because they made a video called My Mother Loves My Cream.
My mom loves my
Oh, what the heck? That's a weird title. It's so much for critical thinking.
What?
My mom loves
Stop
my...
saying it.
That honestly, a title like that is cringy.
You shouldn't watch. It's a very bad. It's a bad video.
Probably thinking the title is just clickbait. Nope.
Yes, it is.
My mom really does love my...
Yes, the cream.
That's such. No, look at the way the anime character is saying it. He's like, my mom loves this. Well, it's not clickbait. It is totally true.
Is what you think it is, and his mom puts it on her face, and it's good for her skin. It's gross, but you know what? Promotes critical thinking. I need to take some
Definitely promoting critical thinking.
Responsibility for the monster I created, because I bleeped out cream in that video because I thought it was nasty, but it prompted people to go search up their video, and so it got a lot of views. And I think that this channel saw this and was like, this guy will be our source of attention. Or maybe they are just sticking up for cream advocates everywhere, because this weekend it came to my attention that they made a video about me.
They definitely did.
The video in question is called I'm a Breastfed Adult.
What? That is a weird title, and that thumbnail, it honestly is kind of scary. Looking like, what? Who? Imagine just scrolling on YouTube and you see that pop up in your feed, and you're like, what?
The thumbnail features a familiar haircut. I mean, though.
I think Jarvis is even on the thumbnail of this video. He's like dressed just like his character, so he became prepared for this video for sure.
Though not that familiar anymore. And if that's not enough to convince you, the guy kind of looks like me, wearing a shirt that says "breast is."
What? That is a weird shirt. But seriously, who? Not the judge, but like, who would wear a shirt like that?
Best, and his name is Jarvis.
Hey, I'm Jarvis.
Presumably they made this video so they could call me a little bitch boy who loves breast milk.
I don't get this obsession with. So, I'm kind of looking on the channel on my TV, and the titles, they are so inappropriate. And they're said this channel's supposed to be promote critical thinking, but like all these titles and thumbnails are just so weird and inappropriate. Like, I don't know how this stuff is not age restricted. Like, seriously.
As an adult, and it's a gross story that I have not watched. Other people have watched it for me and have
Oh yes, they probably have.
confirmed that it's nasty as hell. I tweeted about this and
Animated story channels are officially beefing with me. Honestly, if someone's making an animated story about you, making some crazy stuff up, honestly, I probably wouldn't even take it seriously because we obviously know it's exaggerated. It's not true. It's not like what Mr. Nightmare does, where people actually send him like emails and they actually share actual stories. Or it could be staged, I don't know. But they show footage and photos, so that's proof that Mr. Nightmare's videos, the stories are real. But for animated stories, it's just all, it kind of just jumps plots, like it's some cartoon or something.
and a surprising amount of people engaged with it. Always be plugging. I figured
That's creating the algorithm for that channel.
I had two options. Watch the video and make content about it, or not do that because it's exactly what they want. Here's the deal. I'll make the video. I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna react to it and it's gonna be weird. As
It's definitely going to be weird.
long as you don't support this channel, because while some people think it's parody and some people think that I made the channel, neither of these
No, Jarvis did not make the channel. Let's just make that bluntly clear. He did not make that channel. You think he has time to make animated stories, content farm? No.
things are true. Their videos feature all the sensational, gross shit that all these other channels do, and also don't have any commentary or critique to speak of. So even if it was parody, if you make parody and no one knows it's parody, then you didn't make parody. I dated my dad. I accidentally got pregnant
Pregnant at 14, they're 16 and pregnant. Why don't you go on MTV, this channel?
at 14. My teacher took advantage of me. Like,
Oh, okay, that's just, no. We don't need to hear that story.
come on. Don't support them is what I'm saying. And if they copyright strike me, then we'll put fair use to the test. All right, so now that that's all
This is definitely fair use, like I said. Fair use.
cleared up, let's watch this factual documentary about my life.
Hey, I'm Jarvis, and I can't live without breast milk.
What? That is just a weird way to open a video. Just like, hey, I'm Jarvis, and I can't live without this. And it just immediately says the topic at hand. So that's how you know you're off to a bad start.
All right, so first off, ew. Second of all, they've
Definitely. Ew.
done me no favors in the looks department. You could have given me a full beard.
Oh, look at him. He's not wearing the clothes, just like the guy. He probably even made a t-shirt that says it.
Instead of whatever. Is that what my facial hair looks like? Is that what they think I wear? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something like this.
I still remember waking up in the mornings and excitedly running into Mom's room. I'd climb up onto her bed, saying, "Booby,
Oh my god.
Mommy, booby."
What little kid says that? Like, seriously. I don't know who watches this channel, but if you're a little kid, comment below if you've ever said something weird to your parents.
All right, who leaked these details to True Stories?
I loved my mommy's milk.
Okay, we'll skip. We don't want to get age restricted.
That my mom's boobs were Danimals, like flavored. Like, what the fuck is this?
I actually got into a fight with my brother over that.
Oh man, so now the story is he gets into a fight with his supposed brother, saying, Oh, I want my mom's milk. Why don't you? It reminds me of Mother's Milk from The Boys. I wonder if maybe he's the true protagonist of this story. That's the plot twist.
He said his side tasted better, but I knew mine did. Mom had to settle it by drawing a line
Oh god, he's drawing a line on the. Oh man, that's something else.
down the middle of her chest.
They never show the mom's face.
I wonder why. It's just like with Dexter's Laboratory. Wait, no, I forget. It's like, isn't it Johnny Bravo? Well, they show a character who we never see her face, and then we've only seen her for like a split second. It kind of reminds me of that. Like, I don't know, cartoons sometimes show adults. Like, we see their legs, their chest, maybe, but we don't see their face for some reason.
I guess out of respect for my own mother, wouldn't want to dox anybody.
Definitely not doxing. Honestly, if they did show the mother's face, it wouldn't be doxing since they probably don't even know who Jarvis's mother is.
We were tandem nursing while Mom was reading us a bedtime story.
I just realized something. Imagine if if they made this story, and then about your life, and then it has they have your parents involved in the story. Like, the story is about the parent and the kid, and say you share your actual parents with this story. They're saying, "Hey, this animated story channel parodied me, and it has you in it," and they're like, "What?"
So, not to poke any plot holes in this, but I wasn't actually raised with my brother, so...
He didn't have a brother, so that's how we know the video's fake.
He would have no idea.
Even if he did have a brother, he'd be super disturbed by this.
He would have no idea what the right boob tasted like.
When I pointed out to one of the pictures
Okay, skip.
that my brother would drink all Mommy's milk while I was gone during the day,
Oh, wow.
and there'd be no booby left for me when I
What does that even mean?
got home.
Oh, God, this is so gross. All right, so then it's time for me to enroll in school. So I'm about 5 or 6, and I'm still breastfeeding, which, I mean, to each their own.
But my first day, just before lunch, Mom turned up at the classroom with my brother in his stroller.
You know how moms enter classrooms from
Those kids look old enough to be walking fully without a stroller.
back.
She pointed to me and said, "I'm his mom.
If you're one of the many people
Ash.
struggling financially right now, Bridget's got your back. They'll send you 50 to 200.
I'm here for lunch."
Ew, no.
The teacher nodded as Mom walked in, sat down, and untucked her shirt.
Oh, God.
I ran.
In the classroom? I'm not trying to...
Who does that at school? That would get you arrested or fired if you were a teacher, if you're allowing that to happen.
shame public breastfeeding here. This would also be weird if Mom came to class.
That'd be super inappropriate to be doing that publicly. I mean, I'm not trying to... I know some people do that stuff. I don't want to judge people who are into breastfeeding. If you're into that, but do that in the privacy of your home. I don't know if that's wrong to say, but it's like we don't need to be seeing that publicly.
On the first day of school to feed me a sandwich.
Oh man, even the first day of school. That's a wild first day of school.
It's just, why are you disrupting class, Mom? I've got
Definitely. Why is the mom interrupting?
a reputation to uphold. Can you leave? You're the only adult here. You're the only parent. Could you wait for lunchtime?
I ran over, jumped up on her
Oh
lap.
God. Oh man.
The only milk I drink was hers, so she continued to nurse me all through middle school.
What? Even in middle school, they're doing that? That's you stop doing that when you're a baby. You're not doing it in middle school.
Staff were pretty supportive and even gave us a private room to use.
This make Homelander. I'm pretty sure Homelander, if he was a real person, he'd be watching this, since if he watched the show, he's obsessed with milk. If he was watching this, he would be losing his mind over this video.
Supportive. It looks like you made this. It looks like you made this sign yourself.
Of course.
Definitely.
I drink it from a glass by then, but
Of course, you eventually gotta transition to drinking mommy's milk from a glass. We're in middle school now. We've gotta have some class. Pinkies up.
I wasn't sure what I'd do when I went to college. Thankfully, my older sister
You went to college, you're not doing breastfeeding. You're going to college and focusing on your studies or your whatever career you're getting.
Amanda came to the rescue.
Oh no.
Just before I finished school, she had a baby with her husband and offered to pump milk for me.
What? This story's just getting more bizarre.
Amanda was the best.
Oh.
That face is funny. Not to make fun, Jarvis.
Why did she wink?
Saying that's how you know it's not appropriate.
Now my sister's getting involved. They're really
So now he has a sister.
going at my whole fictional family.
Once a week, I'd stop by Amanda's place and pick up the bags of milk she pumped and kept in the freezer for me.
Whoa. That's how you know how special it is for him to be doing that.
Not a medical expert or anything, but as I understand it, it's difficult to produce breast milk for women, so it's a little unsettling. Not only is Jarvis here addicted to it, but he's also siphoning breast milk from every woman in his life.
Whoa. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I would not be asking women about breast milk. Like, seriously. I don't know what our character, this fellow Jarvis character is I don't know why he's obsessed with this character is obsessed with breast milk. I mean, maybe he can hang out with Homelander. They both love milk. They can all hang out.
Different at first.
It seems weird that everyone's bending over backwards to like fill my fucking breast milk habit. And I'm forever grateful for their sacrifice.
My sister's milk was a little thicker and tasted
Oh man, even trying to get sisters? Like what? That's bizarre.
a bit sweeter than mom's.
Hold on, is he's swishing the milk around?
Oh
in
yeah,
his mouth?
he's trying to taste it. He's swishing it, making sure it tastes good. Like ugh.
Like a breast milk sommelier.
It was so good.
This video has been
So good.
so much time giving flavor notes on breast milk. I not a fan, frankly.
I was in my final year of college when I decided to tell my long-term girlfriend, Janelle.
It's pretty.
Oh wow. Imagine telling your girlfriend that you're addicted to it, and I wonder what her reaction would be.
It's a pretty. Breast milk would be normal if it weren't for car commercials. See, you think I'm disgusting because of the fucked up culture you're from, but in reality, I should get to drink your breast milk because I love booby.
People forget
Oh wow. So the story is he's addicted to his mom's milk, and he gets jealous of his brother because he wants it too, apparently. And as he grows up, he's addicted to it, and now he wants his girlfriend to do it, and he wants it from every girl. That's the bizarre story. And for some reason it has Jarvis in it. And my big question for this video is, why does this anime story target Jarvis? Like, what does he gotta do with this whole thing?
that breasts are there to provide food.
For babies.
I asked if she'd let me drink her milk after we had a baby. She didn't have any objections.
Didn't have any objections? Come on, Janelle. Have some self-respect.
The following year, when little Tyson was born, my wife took over from my sister and started breastfeeding me too.
Reminder to never
Wow, both son and father addicted to milk.
name my child Tyson. What kind of name is Tyson Johnson?
Oh, they named him Tyson? Oh, that sounds like a dog name. Not, I don't know.
That's 2 sons. That's too many sons for my son. I just want one son.
He wants one son?
John.
Okay.
Son. Papa bless.
The three of us are so close, and Tyson is growing strong and healthy, just
He
like
definitely is. He's growing to be a strong man whose masculinity is tough because he drank breast milk.
me.
That was nice of them to call me strong and healthy.
After all,
Yeah, it was nice.
breast milk is the perfect food for growing humans.
For babies.
Growing humans? What? I mean, it's for babies, not for someone long past childhood.
Keep leaving out. They keep leaving that part out. It's for babies. Breast milk is for babies. Is this an ad for breast milk? It seems like
It honestly is. It honestly is. There's probably a secret code coupon to for breast milk or baby milk. I don't know.
propaganda, to be honest.
Breast milk is the perfect
Babies drink warm milk, like dry milk, like milk that's not cold, just dry.
food for growing humans, nutritionally, immunologically, and psychologically.
All right,
How
buddy.
is it psychologically good?
I'm going to need you to cite your sources on that one. It's a shame
Same.
they had to use so
Same.
much fake science to paint me as a booby boy. I don't know if you can trust his opinion because clearly he's lost all motor control because he's drunk off that booby. You know when you're out with
He's
your
definitely drunk.
friends, and then that one friend, you know the one, gets too drunk on breast milk and you have to take him home. That's somebody better check on Jarvis because he's gone. And that's the end of the video. I'm not sure
Okay,
who
so I think that's it for the video. Let's see if he's got anything else to say.
runs this channel, but I'm pretty sure it's not me. This channel is
It's definitely not me. Definitely not me or Jarvis. Definitely not.
doing this for attention.
Yeah, it's definitely for attention. They're like, so Jarvis Johnson doesn't like our animated story channels. So let's put him in a video. And that will get clicks and views.
And on that metric, I have failed. But it was just so absurd that I
Yeah,
felt
it definitely is. It's too absurd to be real.
like I had to share it. I tried really hard to figure out if this channel was a parody, and
It honestly is. It's a parody within a parody of other story channels.
doesn't seem like it is. It's probably just the real thing, unfortunately. I'm gonna leave some resources in the description if you want to learn
Okay,
more.
I think that's it for the video. So what did we think of that video? So, yeah, that was a crazy video. So, yeah, I think Jarvis is a good guy. I don't know, I don't think he posts anything on his main channel in a year, but he does, like, his Sad Boys podcast or Jarvis Johnson Gold. I would like to do his other video that he did on the more recent one. He hasn't made videos on the anime story channels because honestly there's probably not much to really talk about since we all know they're fake and staged, but it's honestly fun for him to just talk about these stories. But as for the story about Jarvis in that video, it's weird. I don't know how that made that on YouTube. I don't know how the True Stories channel still exists. Yeah, they haven't uploaded in years, but like since 2020. But it's crazy that they made a video about him just for attention, and the story was too bizarre to be true. And that's the main problem with story animated channels. I mean, I know Mr. Nightmare videos, yeah, they're crazy stories about people encountering crazy people. But, like, the story animated channels, they seem more crazy fictional stories. Like, you just get this weird feeling when watching that. Something like My Story Animated. And, yeah, its tone, its animation, like, even the animation, like, it's not really that good. It's just, it seems like it's like a copy and paste stuff. And I wonder why they wanted to do Jarvis on that video. Like, seriously, it was crazy. But I don't know what other video I'd like to do. Maybe I'll do a sequel to that video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.